Holy. Episode 95. Bray is walking through the door of the internet world. That was perfect timing right there. Let's just do the thing. Doink.
Green room is probably not
Feels
clean.
good.
The green room, it's definitely not green.
Actually, it has more radio play
Can I
than
get some
either
more
of our
ice?
solos
If
did.
you're not in the band,
You know what?
can't get in.
I have a note on my phone. I'm gonna put this song on streaming, mostly because
Yeah,
so
you
when I
should.
do my little posties,
Mhm.
the music will be there and I can
Right,
add it to stuff.
in the
It's
library.
easier in the library. Yeah. So, but the problem is because I am one unorganized mofo.
Yeah,
I was just looking for it, and I'm like,
don't have it.
I have. It's like jam and E somewhere.
Yeah.
But I'm like, why wouldn't it be in a green room folder? It's just I could see how I started this thing was so like I don't
Right.
know even
Oh, yeah.
what it is, you know?
Right,
Like
that's how we all felt back then.
yep. And
So
still
you'll find it. You got to find it. I think that's great, and it should just be its own song,
yeah.
just for that
Yeah.
reason too.
Oh crap.
love it.
What did I just do? I just completely closed your window.
Oh, I'm still here. I still hear. you.
Okay, good. And
got
you're
me?
back.
Okay.
Yep.
And
Yep,
we're
yep.
back.
That's all we got, folks.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
man.
we
So
got
what's up?
We got the black T-shirt memo.
Good.
See, I got
a black hat
Daddario.
too.
Daddario,
Yep.
which Noelle doesn't take the time to read it, so she goes, "Oh, you're wearing your Daddio shirt." Yes, I am. Yeah.
Nice. Diodario, those are my favorite strings, man.
Yeah, I say Diodario.
Diodario.
Not
Yeah, that's what I
Daddario, like I did. Said that
I-
first for some
yeah.
reason. You
I say
got that.
Diodario as well. And it makes me think of Trey because Trey has a Diodario endorsement. I don't know if you knew that.
What
So-
else what do they make that he's using?
Because it's the same company that makes like the sticks that he uses.
Oh, really? I don't know
So-
if I knew they made sticks.
Yeah, he used to actually hook
He's
me
like,
up.
I got a Gibson's sticks.
yeah.
Gibson Fender
Yeah.
Fender drumsticks.
Yeah. All the D's in Diodario mean drums. So,
Nice.
yeah, he used to get me strings. I used to get those big spools. You know, the spools where you pull out
Oh,
the
yeah.
string.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
but-
I remember you using those.
Those are a mess, dude. Those
They
are just
suck.
a
As a matter
mess.
of fact, that's the first time I heard a phrase that now we use in all my bands constantly, and I can't
Spool?
remember who said it. Not spool, but you're gonna love this because I think it might have been Alex Pels. So we were at a away gig somewhere with Tainted Love. I was with you guys, and you had your whole guitar setup sitting on a bench somewhere, and so there were less places to sit. Right? We're all like standing around, and your shit was just spread out. And so just like not making a big line out of it, but Alex goes, "How's your guitar?
How's it-
Comfortable?"
Comfortable? How is it feeling? Okay.
Yeah. Was that probably Alex?
Yeah, Alex. I think Steve was really good at
Steve
that
might
too.
have done it too. How's your guitar?
Steve.
Comfortable? So now we always say that.
Is this okay? Like it looks comfortable. I don't want to upset it, but I'll just stand. I'll stand.
Yeah. We do it
Yeah.
to anything. Nervo's like little fruity backpack he brings everywhere. It's like half size. It's like
Filled with
kid
Nicorette.
sized. Yeah, Nicorette and one hacky sack. You know.
Just all these papers. I'll never
Charts,
forget, dude.
picks.
We got to get Nerves on here, dude.
We
He
gotta
would
get
probably
Nerve
be
on here.
hilarious.
Oh,
Man,
dude, I love the unknown that would be. Nervo.
I know. He's
He might be like full of Saturday Night Live level hilarity, and then he might
Yep.
be like shy,
yeah,
never know.
serious wild card on the Nervos.
which is worth
It
the
just-
gamble.
It is. It really is. I got a picture in my mind when I said papers of one time. I've probably said it on this podcast when we were doing a gig outdoors, and it was like we were transitioning from paper charts to iPad,
Right.
which means that I already did, and he was still using paper. Oh, dude, check out your cup. check out my cup.
Oh, shoot.
A's, bro. We got
yeah,
some
mine's
A's.
well used. Tell you,
Yeah,
just
good.
like the A's themselves.
Yeah, used and thrown in a corner.
Abused.
Yeah. So Nervo had all these papers that were like not even stapled together of charts.
Right.
And of course we're outdoors, so like the smallest gust of wind blew
Right.
and
Yeah,
these
yeah.
papers flew everywhere all over. And
I
like the
bet,
client was like, oh my God.
So stubbingly mad. That's totally him.
He was like, oh my God.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. Flipping out, doing cartwheels to try to
it was
catch the paper.
I need to do a Nervo gig so I could get some laughs.
Oh yeah, I mean, people who still use paper charts, which they are out there.
Yeah.
This is not good. They'll have like a drummer come in. He's got like a stand, a bunch of clothes.
Trapper keeper.
Yeah. Pencil.
So when you
broken
see
eraser.
when you see that big binder and
Oh,
all,
yeah.
and like the little hooks are all bent, like
Oh, yeah.
like
Hooks
in
are
high school
bent.
when they get
Dog ears sticking out of every corner. Yeah.
Oh, dude, yeah,
Yeah.
you gotta step it up. I had a funny. So I saw Wendy on Saturday because TL played a gig in Monterey, and so we had a show that was, as Trey would say, of all the gigs I've played, that was a gig. That was one of them.
Yeah.
But it was cool. It was fine and kind of
A private?
whatever. It was a private.
Uh-huh.
And it was like for like Coca-Cola, so they were very concerned about us drinking Red Bull. So they even
You don't get enough energy from our beverage, like that.
Yeah, they're like, you can have like Reign or Reign REIG.
Oh, that's
or-
their energy drink.
Yeah, or Monster, which is just I
It's
like
nasty.
Monsters.
Sorry to
Do
say.
you ever
Yeah.
have you ever had a Monster?
I
Oh
have.
God,
Yeah. At a Coke.
that
gig.
is
No.
yeah, at a Pepsi, yeah, at a Coke gig, yeah.
Coke
So,
gig.
but the hotel snuck us in some Red Bull. Right?
Oh,
We're
nice.
like, yeah, we're like, thank you
You're
so
like
much.
traders.
And
It's like drugs.
yeah,
Yeah.
they're like I was joking they're gonna be checking us at the door like with a Red Bull breathalyzer. Like
Yeah.
he's got
I smell
wings.
taurine.
Yeah. He's got wings, man. Take him down. But so we're in there and Wendy was like, you never mentioned me on the podcast. And I was like, careful what you wish for, man.
Yeah, that's
And
right.
so-
That's right.
And so the green room, the green room spirits actually flew into the room that night
Mhm.
because she said something actually hilarious. And I told her, I was like, now we're
That's going.
talking.
Yeah.
Trey was drinking a Guinness
Yeah.
at dinner. He's having a Guinness.
Yes.
And we were all talking. And I think I was just talking to Jay. You know, like when you're in the band room, a lot of times there's multiple conversations
Right.
going. And
Right.
and
it's
we're
a
all
din.
talking. It's a din. Yeah, I'm talking to Jason. Trey's maybe talking to Brett, and Alex is not talking to anyone.
Right.
And
Yeah.
so, but Wendy was getting like a tea or something, and she's walking up, and she goes, Trey, is that your anus?
Oh,
And
God.
Brett goes, what? She goes, is that your anus?
Oh,
And
God. Oh,
and
God.
Brett goes, did you say weenus? And Trey goes, did you
Ooh.
say anus?
Wow.
And she goes, anus, your anus, your anus, your anus. And we're like, oh my God, Guinness.
Yeah,
Your
she's
Guinness.
got. It's weird. Her accent will come out totally crazy. So for the listener, she's from Australia, right?
Yes.
But her also ethnic background is what? Do we know?
Philippines.
Are you sure about that?
Yes.
I don't know if that's right.
Yes. She lived in. No, I'm sorry.
No, that's
No,
not right.
Indonesia.
There you
Indonesia.
go. That's right. Right. So
My bad.
it's somehow
Fail.
I think occasionally a little bit of both comes out because
Well, but now she's very Americanized too.
yeah, but still
she
it's
says
like,
her-
oh no, it's still got that. It's so cute,
Yeah.
fun and cute. By
Yeah.
the way, absolutely. When we bring somebody up, especially if it's the first time or we don't very often, you got to remind, dude, top of the line musician,
Absolutely.
fun to be around. Shoot, man.
My
She's
biggest
awesome.
my biggest success story is kind of, I will take credit for discovering her in
Ah.
the States.
Ah.
Because I saw her on a rock and roll team building gig, and I saw her play and I heard her play, and she's cute and happy and fun, and I was like, you are going to work in bands, and I need your number because I'm gonna get
Yeah.
you in bands like
Oh yeah, and
now.
you did.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
she also answers every question with the same musical tone. So if you say, how was your weekend? She'll go, it was good. I'll go, what do you want for dinner? And she'll go, I'll have the chicken. So it's always the same.
You're so accurate, and I never really caught that.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
amazing.
yeah, yeah, exactly. Can you sing me
Yeah.
this? How does Jesse's Girl go again? Jesse's
Oh,
Girl.
good. Jesse's Hot Pockets.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know. Everything broke. So yeah.
Oh my god, that is
She's
awesome.
So, dude, I want to also say something recent. This last weekend, which was Valentine's Day weekend, I missed some gigs, but that's because I went to Aaron Harris.
T-Train? Oh, jeez, of course.
Yeah,
yes.
no T-Twain. But I went to Aaron Harris's Celebration of Life in Kansas City.
Wow, dude.
So it was
yes.
a real whirlwind just weekend with like all of the travel woes. And actually, I want to focus on that for a minute. So this year, my wife and I have a little bit of a new look on life that we're going to tighten up the belt a little bit because we spent like crazy Bezos lifestyle last year. Every flight was upgraded, a half-hour flight. We're like first class, just everything. And and then the end of the year, the gigs kind of dried up. So I was like eating shit, going,
And when that happens, you think about all those splurges,
bag of Doritos,
and you're like, my God, why did I do that?
Yeah,
but I could use that right now.
Right. Up till then, though, it had been fine. We were
right.
doing, we had a rhythm to it, but unforeseen to most, kind of business got weird the end of last year, 2025. So we were kind of paying the price. So anyway, this year we're like, the opposite. We're going like homeless style with it all. So we stayed in maybe the worst hotel we've ever stayed in. First of all, it was recommended by members of Aaron's band that he had going before he passed away there in Kansas City. So I kind of have a feeling nobody has any money over there. So they're just looking out for us, really. Like, hey, stay in this place. I'm
Red
not going
roof,
to mention
green, brown roof in.
Yeah. Yeah, brown floor out. And so I think that I'm not going to name any names of this hotel that was terrible.
Lotus.
Sure.
But yeah, so we get in there, and right when we get there, that it's going to be bad. The lobby reeks of weed.
Oh yes.
Yeah, so it's already good. You can't actually. I screwed up when we took an Uber there. We splurged with an Uber. I don't know how else we would get there.
Wow,
like a half hour from. It's right by the Kansas City Chiefs Stadium. So already you're not going to have a nice hotel. It's like near the Oakland Coliseum. Just
right.
Everything over there is kind of grade E-. So we get first of all, the Uber driver is driving up. You can't even see where the entrance is of the hotel. It's just a dark, Batman cave. And there's no one staying there even, apparently. It's just like an empty, abandoned looking parking lot. We finally just see some small lit little metal doorway, and we go through there, get into the pot lobby. And, oh God, So.
And then you saw a small lit little person working.
yeah, lighten up.
Yeah.
And no, so it was I go, Noel just hangs back. We're so exhausted. Like there was no direct flights in the times we needed, so it was like equivalent of 9-hour travel day.
Yeah.
Everything was delayed out an hour and a half. We get in at like 9 p.m. finally. Probably got up at like 5 a.m. to get everywhere. So, hi, how are you? I'd like to check in. Okay, give me your ID. Give the ID. Oh, we have something to let you know, which is that there is no king bed rooms. I was like, you mean the one that I already
reserved?
Reserved and paid for. Like, yes, but we have good news, which is a free upgrade to 2 queens. It's like, I don't want that.
Yeah.
It's okay. I'm not gonna. We like the king. And she goes, you don't understand. But it's Randot or whatever, called the other guy, and he came back out. It was written by the and like talk to each other, and the guy goes, I feel there is a maybe communication. What we'd like to let you know is a free upgrade of 2 beds. So it's like
You can
2
push them
kings?
together and have big pillow fights.
Yeah. 2 queens is a nice lesbian bed. I don't know what they're talking about, but I didn't. It wasn't a upgrade, and I was trying to tell them no,
Yeah.
thank you. Finally, they go, well, we can't give you a king bed because those rooms dirty.
Oh no.
I'm like, it's 9 p.m. I think check-in is 3 p.m.
Yeah. He's like the Super Bowl just happened when we won.
What do you want from us?
We're still trying to clean up from the Kansas City Chiefs Super Bowl.
Yeah.
It's like 3 years ago.
Also, I smoked a lot of weed. So he just finally they go, oh, we will just take one from another customer. I don't know what that really means, but they got us a king room, and it was like right down the hall. Okay, great. So we get in there. It's not bad once you're in there. And the whole hallway reeks like weed. We go to Aaron's. We go to Aaron's celebration. It was really pretty powerful because he's from there, and so all his high school friends were there. So he passed away at the age of 50, and it's just it had a lot of tragedy to it. But they had his whole band. They held it in a sports bar, so they wanted it to feel like a party, and it was just like an all-day kind of party. They had cake there, and their band performed like at least a 1-hour set, which they asked me to close with them with "Come Sail Away." This is often the closing song of a Mustache Harbor show, and then so this kind of it does get a bit emotional there. Yeah, it's a kind of an epic soaring tune.
Absolutely,
but really, really awesome. And then after that, they had a little break, and people shared some stories, and then they had some people come up and just do more informal, like just a guitar and them singing some songs. So Noel and I did something there too. And at a lot of these, I want to see what your experience is too, but at a lot of like funerals or celebrations of life, right? You have when people come up to tell the stories and their memories, generally they're really careful, right? They're like, a very nice with a huge heart, which is totally true. But I also wouldn't describe him as like very nice. I mean, he was hella fun, and he did have does have a huge heart,
right?
The way I look at it, and really love being around him. Unpredictable, you know. And I'm gonna say a little bad word here.
I mean, let's be real. Like if when I die, someone's gonna be like, if they were honest, they'd be like super sarcastic.
Yeah, smart ass.
Fucking kind of a smart ass.
Yeah.
But would they say that? Would they say it?
I would. And
I give permission.
You can know that I'm going to honor you and say it. So I felt like I was a little bit honoring him. But I didn't just talk shit. It wasn't like that. I just came up and I said, hey, everybody, can I ask in the whole bar, can you raise your hand if you're here for Aaron? Because it was just it's a bar. Some people were just there. So you had like 100 people raise their hands, nice, showing. And I said, is it okay if I share the real Aaron? All right. And they're like, yeah, because people knew him, they know. So I go, good. I'm better looking than everyone here, And I just started to like
do a little,
about how, like how impressions a little and kind of go, man, he made me laugh a lot. We were roomies on the road, and he was, a little like snarky, and he was a better singer than everybody, but he also never let you forget it. He used to say, he's like, Bray, tell the truth. I could sing anybody under the table, right? And I'm there, a singer, taking that comment. I'm like, yeah. He's like, well, So, I mean, I just wanted to share that side that he was a really big personality, which everyone knew, but just do the real him a little bit and kind of do a little bit of his big Broadway dance moves that he would do. And so we kind of had that, which was fun. And then we had been having dry 2026, bro, all the way up till then. And Z and I made an agreement. Okay, we'll let loose a little bit today. $400 later.
Oh God.
We I think we each started the day with
just you two, because you got food.
I no,
you
we
did the
bought
whole
other
thing
people drinks and some food.
Yeah.
But still, and it ain't about the money. We had an unbelievable blast, but there was a one point, like, Noelle is sort of like, once the faucet goes on, it's like,
yeah.
She goes, so we started. She goes, what do you want to start? Like, when we first got there, I go, I'm gonna have a Long Island.
Hello.
Because I'm trying to say what's up, and it was 1 p.m. And so she's like, all right, I'm down. So we have one of those. We're like, oh, this is,
If anybody doesn't know, Long Island is all the alcohol.
All the alcohol, everything in it, plus the runoff on the counter. It's just like not, and it has like a little Coke splash in there.
A little Coke splash.
Yeah, and, so no Red Bull allowed. But so we had one of those, kind of just getting warmed up. Lady comes back around, get another round of those. So no food, 2 Long Islands. This is awesome. By then we're like already kind of in mode. Going good. I went over to talk to Henry, Aaron's partner. A little bit shy, I'd say, or kind of reserved, but so that was really good to connect with him. And I'm going to share something that real quick too, is I received a small vial of ashes, which his brother gave me really kind of ceremoniously, to say they were only given to a handful of people, like 5 people that Aaron had said before he wanted to have this. So I was like, couldn't barely believe it, and I was really moved by that. And they were thanking us for coming so far. So there's a lot of just feeling humbled by stuff, and that was really powerful. And also what was powerful is when I got back to our table, there was a 3rd round of Long Island.
By the end of the night, you're like, where are those ashes?
Oh my God. Duh. Luckily no. That's good. Oh no. So I put
you gonna drink your anus?
I had a lot of anus juice by that point,
dude. $400 in Kansas City prices, that's like the whole town, dude. That's the whole city.
Noelle at one point was in the middle of a crowd of 50 people, like going
shots.
Yeah. And she bought this weird mystery red shot for like everyone in visible sight. And I just was like, go on, girl,
Patrick Mahomes' blood. Yeah.
Right? Totally. He's on posters everywhere and billboards.
Yeah.
So, that was part of it too. I think we each ate like half a sandwich. We barely had anything. And there was other drinks in there mixed in. So we get, then we get invited back to Aaron and Henry's house after. So it's an after party. Maybe 15 people go to that. We stop along the way because Henry was going to get smokes. So Noelle buys also cigarettes, which we don't smoke.
She's going hard.
Dude. She gets cigarettes, walks out with a pack of cigarettes and a 12er of Trulies.
She's like, you know what? I think we need to move here.
She's like, we're in KC, fool. What do you think this is? I'm like, oh God.
Yeah. Can I get some Swisher Sweets too?
Yeah. Grape. Make it grape.
You're like Noelle. Jeez, she's like, my name's Noel.
Yeah. No, Z or no only. Dr. G, Holmes. So we're in the back of a car with like a stranger driving, and she's just like going off by this point. I mean, we all are. Get back to the party. We're just raging. I probably have 3 Trulies. I have like
Trulies are the devil, dude.
It is.
Trulies,
it's some kind of it's like filling yourself with aluminum. It's just weird.
God, I will drink like a bottle of tequila and survive that, and the next day be like, ouch, that hurt. Yeah. If I drink 3 Trulies, I feel like I just got hit by a damn bus, dude.
Oh yeah.
Like Trulies are
buddy.
gnarly.
They're gnarly and they taste kind of good, I think. So it's
because they start to feel like nothing. You're like
Yes,
boop ba doop ba doo. You know, like
Yep, like a Mahomes blood shot. So, yeah, we're sliding through those. She like coughed her way through 2 cigarettes for some reason. I just didn't even get too involved with that. And we get back to the
like
room.
she's all smoking out of her nose.
Yeah,
Like,
she's like, "What's up, fools?" Standing on the table on the pizza. She's like sliding around on pepperoni. We had a great, great, heartwarming, like unforgettable time. Really bonding with everyone. We finally, I don't know how we got out of there. We just got an Uber eventually. Got back to our weed hotel.
Upgraded. Yeah.
Oh no, we should have. But we were so just like eating some Mexican food we ordered. Oh, that's another thing.
Kansas City Mexican food.
We got Kansas City Mexican food because it was the only thing open when we finally got into our room when we arrived that night. I over-ordered because I was like stressed because they were going to close at 10 and I had to get the order in. I go out there at like 9:55 when it says it's delivered. I'm kind of going back in time for a minute here. I go and there's nothing there. The bag is nowhere. I don't see anything. I'm like, oh no, what's going on? So I'm looking outside the small lit front of the place into the gravel areas, little cactus, I can't see. I go back into the counter, no one's there. There's no bell, there's no ding. So hello, excuse me. You're not happy with your upgrade? No.
Sorry, we used to have a bell, but it's dirty right now.
Yeah. I'll take it from a different hotel. For you. So I said, they go, oh, did you have a food order? Finally, they asked that. I go, yeah, did they give it to you? And they go, no. I'm like, oh, okay.
Okay.
Well, it says it's delivered. So I start texting and calling the delivery number from Grubhub or whatever it was. No answer, nothing. I'm like, great. Well, it's 10:05 and I guess I just paid $60 and when nothing's coming.
Disappeared.
Yeah, I don't know. So I just kind of shuffle around the lobby some more. Finally, the same guy walks back out and he goes, oh, did you look at the main entrance? I go, yeah, just right outside here. He goes, no, the main entrance. I'm like, huh? He goes, you go down that hall, go down the stairs, go outside, go half a block. I'm not kidding about any of that. I had to go downstairs, outside, half a block down, and there was another small lit door, and it wasn't there either. So,
and then you come back, and they're just finishing the food. They're like,
this is like, great fajita. No,
did you get any side sauce or anything like
too
this?
Bad they forgot to include my anus. So, the Guinness, whatever it was.
Yeah. No, I know what you're talking about. But like, what? There's a whole nother.
I know. So then but right before I leave that second entrance area, something told me to walk back again, and through 2 other glass doors, and I'd use my key. There is the bags, finally crumpled up on the side. But it's like, who would have ever brought them there? There's nothing there. It's the back of the maybe that's where the address takes you. It didn't for our Uber ride there. Anyway,
man.
So we end up eating like leftover, totally congealed like nachos,
soggy nachos.
Oh, dude, we loved it. We were like down for eating it standing and like listening to music on the phone, Spotify, like all as loud as it would go. Like listening to Ghost because we're gonna go see them in concert Friday.
Oh, sick! I love Ghost.
Yeah. I thought you might. Yeah, so we're pretty excited. But okay, fast forward just a little bit to during that night, and let me just start by saying one of my nicknames for Noelle is Throwell. Okay. So she got up to expel. Yeah, maybe like 8 times that night. She had a
dude. I love that she just goes hard. My wife does the same because it's like when you get an opening to do it, it's like this is my chance. I'm going, and then I'm shutting it down.
Yeah,
and the shop is shut.
Yeah. Does she get sick also after?
Well, she'll go beyond her limits. I will say that much. Yeah.
See,
So,
are you being cool? Because you gotta reveal a little bit, like, because
well, last time we were in Hawaii, yeah, she went hard, and she did have to expel as well.
yeah,
Um,
yeah, nice
and
try.
so like, I mean, to get that far for like us, I feel like is so massive.
Oh
But
yeah,
but
because
I mean,
even our cloak day, I don't think we threw up.
no,
But
no,
oof. Yeah, it
yeah,
takes a lot. I've only probably 2 or 3 ever, and
yeah, more
so
than that for me, but
yeah, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's 23. But
last year.
yeah, yeah. No, so she's had a rough night, and the next morning she goes, "Can you just go get me some Dramamine?" Because we had our flight the next morning. Right?
Oh
And she's like,
God.
"Go. Can you go to that counter and get some Dramamine? Because they have a little tiny store on the side there."
Mm-hmm.
I go over there, no Dramamine, but there's a Tylenol and like a bunch of empty hooks. So I like peer back and I see the lady and I say, "Excuse me." She comes over and I go, do you happen to have any Dramamine like in the back? And do you have any Dramamine? And she goes, "We do." I go, "Oh, okay. Could you
Great.
get it?" And she goes, "We have an order placed." I'm like, "So it's not here?" "No, we carry it."
Yes.
I'm like, does no good for me. I'm not
You're like,
interested.
they're
I'm
like,
not
I think
interested in your.
there's a communication breakdown, just like the other guy said.
Oh my
We
god! She's
do
like, "I left
have
you
it."
Dramamine at the main entrance. No.
Yeah, it's also in your room with the king size bed. Yes.
How's your throw up wife? Comfortable? So,
We do.
I,
We do.
I get I don't remember. I think I got the Tylenol, and I was trying to just get something to cause joy. I got a Starburst. So, bring that back to the room, and she's like, "Oh, I can't have the Tylenol or whatever, but I'll just have a Starburst." We open those up, hard as a rock. Dude, absolutely not edible. Like,
Yeah.
just small abode bricks or whatever.
Oh no.
It was like so. I'm like, "Can I get an upgrade? Starburst upgrade?"
What are those other candies that are like Starburst but
Oh, Now
super
and Laters.
hard? Now and
It
later.
was like harder than Now and Later.
They rewrapped them. They're like, these are cheaper. we do.
Oh
We have to
my
swap
God.
them out.
I love it because do you have Dramamine? We do.
We do.
Okay,
Yes.
well, it's out here. Where is it? We have an order. I've never wanted to punch a harmless Indian woman so much. in my life.
Jesus Christ. That
I don't
is,
know
and
how
so,
we made it home, and we didn't even have hair of the dog.
Man.
We're very
yeah.
tempted, believe me.
Way
are
home
you a
is-
hair of the dog guy?
If it's, see, the way home is rough because you're like, I gotta get home. I'm gonna end up getting home, and it's not like woohoo. I get in an Uber. It's like, no, I'm actually going home.
And then
So
work
it's
the next day.
Yeah, so it's not, the way home is rough. Depends on the day, It depends on the day.
It was a Sunday, so definitely we had to get back into the world the next day. And
What was?
yes, sometimes I will, but
Jeez.
I was tempted.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it just kind of depends. What was the weather like in KC? Because it gets cold as hell.
Yeah, it
right
was
around this
It
time.
was damn cold. It wasn't like snowing. It was raining a little bit.
Oh yeah,
not hecka hard, but yeah. So kind of just miserable-ish, but
just
we
enough.
didn't really even get to see much of the city. Everything just happened.
Yeah,
we got to see the real Kansas City, I'd say.
Right. Yeah.
And meet
so
the real Kansas City people.
Were you the only West Coaster that you knew there?
Yeah.
Man, that's cool. You went.
Well, actually, Henry's sister. Pardon me. I think that she lives in San Francisco, where they used to live. So maybe just she and I and Noel. So yeah. But it was a lot of people there who had known him since he was a kid. It was kind of neat to meet some of those people. But yeah, they were really grateful and kind of made a big deal of us coming, which we didn't care. It wasn't about that at all.
Yeah, it's awesome. I mean, you got to share, I'm sure, a big side of his life that his people his friends and family didn't really get to
Right.
experience because
Right.
he created a whole thing out here that we all know.
Right. For like
So.
8 years or so, we were in the band together. So that's quite a
Yeah.
bit of time.
Yeah.
And there was a lot that he brought to that band, Mustache Harbor, that really wasn't happening before that. He
Yeah.
used to like, do an Air Supply song and bring a girl up on stage and sit her on his lap and sing to her and, don't worry, you're not my type, kind of play back and forth with it. And he had some fun stuff, man.
Yeah, for sure. Wow, that's crazy with the freaking traveling, man.
I know,
it's
dude.
Just
anytime you have a road gig, I'm like, I know there's gonna be something, right? It's a guarantee.
I mean, I just did. I went to because we play Tainted Love. Well, actually, I kind of missed. Oh yeah, I missed some stuff because
go on.
it's a little blurry.
Go in.
I played my regular Thursday at the lounge.
Yeah.
And this was like a special night, and it was actually really nice outside last week. So I played outdoors and they have this nice little patio and it was really great. Like because playing outside there is better because I could play a little louder. It just sounds better.
Yeah.
So it kind of took a little bit of lubing the freaking gears to get it going,
Sure.
That gig.
Why did it take? Just 'cause...
That gig is strange. I do that gig so much. It's pretty much every Thursday.
Yeah.
But 90% of them, and this is just the way it is, the way it's set up, 90% of those gigs, I start the gig and the thought crosses through my mind like, why am I doing this?
This is the last
Why am I
one.
doing?
Yeah.
This is almost every single time I play this gig.
Sure.
Because it's not a built-in like, okay, we're going to have music. It's more just a bar. Yeah. And then I pop in, and even though I do it all the time, people aren't ready for it. They're like, oh, and it's like, they're always playing like 90s hip hop. And that just is a tough thing to jarring from 90s hip hop to like Tom Petty. It's like, So that always, it crosses my mind like 90% of the time where I'm like, why am I doing this? But then by the end of the night, I'm always happy. I'm like, that was cool. Yep. And so, but it kind of starts with this big group of women that come to this table right in front of me. I can tell they're enjoying it. Like half of them are singing the songs along with me. And then, but there's one that she just has a look on her face that's grumpy. And she just looks at me and goes, do you do any karaoke? Are you going to do karaoke?
Oh, no.
And I'm just like, no. And she was so disappointed. Like, oh. And I was just like, come on, man.
Yeah.
And whatever. And then it's like, 15
I like
people.
what you're doing, but can someone else sing?
Yeah. I'm like, come on. And then so those people come and leave, no tip, freaking lame. And so they leave, and then it gets crowded, and so then it gets kind of fun. People are having a good time. I'm playing, and there's this guy. He kept kind of wandering out with like the biggest beer of all time, huge mustache, like massive mustache.
Right.
And he'd kind of wander out and go,
right, little approving nod.
Approving nod.
Yeah.
Not say anything. Kind of look around, then walk back inside.
Just like Yosemite Sam giving you.
Yeah. And so finally he wanders out, and I could tell he's lubed up his gears enough to where he's ready to come and acknowledge. Uh-huh. So he wanders over. I'm playing, mind you. I'm still playing. Right. Clink, 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 whatever song I'm playing. Clink, clink. Yeah. And he just goes. It's like, here's his body, and for listener, the body's moving closer, like 2
feet away.
Yeah, and he gets like right next to me, and I'm playing, cling, 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 whatever I'm playing, and he just leans up to me and goes, "What did he say?" He goes, "You're great, man. You're great." And thanks.
Love it.
Yeah, no, it was nice. He was being nice. He goes, "You're just awesome. You're awesome, dude." And big gulp, big drink, gulp. Yeah, he was like right there, and he just goes. And I'm playing, and he's standing right next to me, and he goes, I can't play any music, man, but I just love it. I love music.
Talk to you later.
I just can't play, It's like, I just love music. I love music so much. Music is awesome. And he's like, you're just great, bro. You're great. And I'm like, yeah, thanks. And I'm like singing, la, la, la. And so then I'm like, thank you, dude. I appreciate that. Then he just stands right in front of me. There's nobody else around. He is 1 foot from me.
Wow.
And he's just standing right in front of me, the biggest beard of all time, biggest mustache I've ever seen too, and just standing there, kind of swaying.
It'd be so funny if you're standing there and he just goes.
It was, I mean, if he wasn't doing that, he was ripping ass the other way. I mean, for sure.
Right.
And I could see in the back, like way back, his wife is with her friends.
Yeah.
And I could hear her, and she's looking at him so disgusted. She's like, and then I heard her and watched her say, he's such a fucking idiot.
Get your ass back here, Monty. Yeah.
It was totally that, because she was looking at him. She's like,
amazing.
Look at him just standing there. He's such a fucking idiot. You're so stupid.
No wonder he's like staying in the safe harbor with you. As long as
he's like, can we be friends, please? Can I ride home with you?
Yeah, exactly.
I will carry your gear.
Yeah. Oh God.
Yeah. So that
Those
was
keep
pretty.
You going. That's good.
It was funny, and they were nice, and then like there were some real Prince fans there, like big time Prince, and so I just played. I played every Prince song I could possibly wing out.
You got Raspberry Beret.
Yes, I did that. I did Purple Rain. I did a weird version that I mean, I know the music of it. I didn't know all the lyrics, but Let's Go Crazy. And actually, as I was playing it, I was like, this is great acoustic. I need to do this acoustic way more. So I need to add that. And then I stopped because I was like, I'm kind of out. I don't know the lyrics to others. And this guy's like, I'm just saying, when you played Prince, everybody was dancing. No Prince? I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Was that beer guy? Same guy?
No, this is another guy. This is another guy. He was a Prince guy. He's like, sorry, bro. I'm just saying.
So
just play more Prince.
Beforehand, just by playing one, they went crazy, and then you kept adding, or how'd you know?
No. Oh yeah, Mustache Guy actually was like, I love Prince. I love Prince. Me and my wife,
we see that coming.
Yeah, I know. Me either at all. I was waiting for like Morgan Wallen or like something.
Yeah, he's like, I like Trump and Prince.
Whoa. It was very left field, but I played Purple Rain.
Wow.
They went nuts. He actually stepped back a couple feet. His wife came out and did a very strange dance. It was great. So then it went from there. Yeah. So that gig
other
was
like R&B or kind of that direction you can go.
Dude,
to?
I am honestly struggling in the dancey dance, and I really need to add it because that is clearly my weakness right now.
Yeah, but it's not that easy. It's funny. I think we all go through this. I'd like to hear from our friend Clay, and I like to hear from James Durbin. Anyone who plays actually these solo acoustic gigs, I have it happen a lot. I'll play like Boot Scootin' Boogie or something, and the floor will fill up. Then, boy, you better keep that kind of shit going.
Yeah.
So I kind of have a handful.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I've strengthened because I realized, a couple years ago or 2 years ago that, it's like, oh, I'm weak in these areas. And one was the kind of dancey country.
Right.
And so I beefed it up. Now I got a ton of that to where I can roll for a while doing country. And then the other was kind of 60s. I was like, I'm lacking in the 60s era.
Sure.
And so I beefed that up. Now I got a ton of 60s. So if I look out and it's an older crowd, I'm like, all right, I'll start hitting these 60s tunes. But now I'm like, dang, I kind of need that dancey R&B vibe. Like I need more of that. Like at least, because if you could give them 2 or 3, they'll be happy, So it's almost like if you do one, that's almost can go in reverse. Because if you give them one and then you don't have anything else, they're like, come on, you know.
Like, what is this? Yeah.
Yeah. You're just a one-hit wonder. Yeah.
I've had it, though, where it's they want it to never stop. It's basically you have to take your break, your set break to get out of it.
Yeah, so, I know. That's tough.
I mean, I also, you can kind of bend songs. So there are a lot of songs you can just add swing to them and kind of change your interpretation of them, and it'll get you through. You know, you're just like, okay, or you just do like Clay does, and you keep the same chord progression going, and just ad lib
Start
other
singing.
melody, other songs over them, which he's the
Chinese
king
chicken.
of.
He is the king of that.
Yeah, he could take up a lot of time with some '90s rap.
Totally. Yeah,
Like,
that's
we
pretty.
don't like that. Only Prince. He's like,
Yeah, shit. Yeah. So that was, and actually the night before I played Vine and Grain, and I had a kind of similar experience with a guy that gave me a tip, and he was a young kid. He was really nice, and he gave me a good tip. But then he was like, "Do you know any? Can you play this John Mayer song?" And I didn't know it, but I know it in my head. And so I was like, just give me a minute. I love John Mayer. Let me see if I can figure that out. So I kind of looked it up on my phone real quick, and I was like,
Yeah.
all right. And I kind of pulled it together. It was like Slow Dancing in a Burning Room, this
Great song.
beautiful song. And, I gave it enough to where it was like, there you go. And he was like, sweet, man. And so he was happy, and he'd already given me a good tip. Then he comes up and he gives another. He's wasted by now. He's super wasted. Yeah. And he gives me like another good tip. And I was like, oh, cool. And I'm kind of like, you don't even know what you're doing right now. You're hammered, and tomorrow you're going to be like, fuck.
I just spent $400.
Yeah. And I'm in Kansas City. And so he asked for another song, and it was like, then he started getting into the zone. It was, no, what he asked for, he goes, how about More Than Words? And I was like, dude, I love that song. I was like, but honestly, man, I haven't played that in so long. It's like not something I'm just.
Yeah, it's not an.
It's not something like. It's not an easy one to pull out. And he goes, come on, bro, it's like a G. And he starts playing guitar with air on his face, and he's like G chord. And he goes, I can play it. Let me just play it. And I was like, bro, now we're getting into. And he's like, I gave you a tip, and I was like, that ain't a guitar, bro. Like that ain't a guitar tip. Yeah. And so then he starts asking.
Look at you, saucy. I'm surprised you said that. That's good.
Yeah, well, dude, he was like really trying to like play my guitar. He's like, come on, I'll be super careful. I'm like, I don't do that, dude, especially when you're wasted. Then he kind of started like looking in the tip jar. He was looking in it, like this kind of like, I gave you the tip, and he was like, can I sing? And I was like, oh my God, like, please, now we're not cool. You were cool. Now we're not cool. Yeah. So I was fighting him off all night. I ended up keeping the tips. Thank you.
Yeah, of course.
But it was someone that like, this is what we deal with.
How did he finally give up? He just went to get another drink and forgot.
He was just so drunk that he kept wandering, and I would kind of appease him by like playing a song he asked for and just kind of push him away, like, no. I'd play the song, and then he'd wander back, take another shot. And
you're like, hey, mustache guy, get this guy off me.
Yeah.
Play another Prince song. Get this guy off.
Yeah. And then they both just start hugging, like, I love music. So he just was and the bartender was like, did he drive home? Like, oh my God. Like, I don't know what he did, but he was nice, just way too drunk. But when we play acoustic, man, it's like we have no security, and these people can just, you want to be friends with them because that is how we make some money. Right. But man, you got to be careful, right? It's like,
it's a bit
it's
out
like,
there.
You got to like, there's boundaries.
You also, your car's right outside. You just like walk right over to your car. And I've had people like offer to carry my gear out to my car. I say no, but they'll just follow me anyway and want to talk. Yeah. It's kind of like you're loading your car and they're like, so Purple Rain.
Yeah. Like, yeah. So how far are you from your house? Yeah.
What's your address? Whatever.
I mean, no big deal. Maybe we could jam. I don't know. I mean,
a lot of that.
Yeah. So the acoustic thing, did plenty of that last week, and then actually TL played Bimbos. That was fun. We did we did a Michael Bolton song, which was really cool.
Hell yeah, really?
Yeah. Is it I don't want to live without you? Is that what it's called?
One of the standards.
It's one of the standards. Dude, 1 million chords. There's 1 million chords in that song.
It's one of those, I call them ASCAP songs. It's like 5 songwriters, you know what I mean? And super
badass song though. It was a really cool song, and we did this cool Madonna song called "Live to Tell." You know that one?
Oh hell yeah!
Great song. So we did a lot of ballads. That was fun. And then over the weekend, I went to Houston with the rock and roll team building thing. So that was fun.
Did you talk to Kieran, by the way? We're thinking about
man,
possible guest spot.
we talked about the podcast a lot, and I
Mm-hmm.
did mention it. I didn't like formally ask him,
Right.
because he's so like blah 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 blah.
Busy
But
and,
they, Nicole and Kieran, and they listen, man. They listen to all these. They love the podcast, and they were talking about Nicole was talking about how you had mentioned like how they take so many gummies.
Oh yeah.
And they're like, and she's like, "Oh my God, you
They
just
made
called
us
out
sound
Kieran."
like crazy people.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, no, we got to get them on though. This is our formal invite, Kieran and
Yeah.
Nicole.
Kieran and Nicole
If you're listening,
would be even better. They
Yeah.
are amazing human beings. So
Yeah.
we would do well to have them on. They have a lot of experience of a side of the industry we don't talk about as much, right?
Yeah.
This specifically what they do with their business. But also a lot of great stories, and they're always hopping around the globe, so we can hear a lot of travel shit. And I hope that, you know, what I'd like to do is hear a couple of things where, you know, they talk about maybe driving each other crazy on the road, because they work together, and they're
just
really like Batman and Robin together. So any
Absolutely.
two people, it's not a knock. It's any two people are going to be like, shut up, you know, eventually. Like, so
and
we want to hear some
they
fun
just
shit.
exactly, that would actually be super interesting, because they do. I mean, right now they're in Texas, like for a while, just traveling around, and then they're going to
Pushing
like
that
Tucson.
biz.
Exactly, they're they work hard, man.
They're a
and
formidable
just
team, because he's the talent.
just
and
those
she,
two together.
Yeah, she sells what they do, and so does he. But she really spends a lot of time and effort, and is really effective at it. And they've figured out how to make it an international business, going to, you know, do these events for companies, and it's a real unique thing.
It's so unique.
We always have great stories from it. So you had Jackie and Kyle on it too, on that gig.
Jackie and Kyle and Mike Shiono on bass. Have you met him?
Not yet.
Okay, so he's Ben is too busy, I guess, with his
School of
teaching.
Rock.
Which, man, I love Ben. I was saying, I'm like, man, Ben is such a character. I miss his energy, you know. And
the last show I did with him, this like 6'5" woman fell in love with him. It was like after the show, you know, I saw them talking, and she was like trying to take his hat, you know, and like keep it or something. And finally he made it, squirmed out of there. And then she comes over to me and she's like, "Tell me about Ben. Tell me more about Ben." I'm like looking up at her.
And Ben's like such a schmoozer that he would probably be like, "Now listen, I am not available now, but you never know what's going to happen in the future.
So
let's
him.
just
If
let's
you
just
like
put this on
fishing,
the side.
I might be able to squeeze in a trip to northern Washington. Yeah.
And for now, if you'd like to stay in touch, maybe you could just invest in my my school right now." He's gonna get something out of everything.
Dude, he had an angle at that show too, where he's like was gonna play a Zon bass all of a sudden for like a couple songs, but he didn't
just
tell
because.
Yeah, I guess there's a Zon rep there or something. These are very expensive basses, by the way.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, but he didn't tell me any of this beforehand, and I don't like switching guitars.
We
as I
just
told you.
talked about this.
Yes,
We just
and it
talked
was.
about
I don't
this.
think. I think we talked about it, and then the show happened. I think.
Yeah.
So like, I don't remember, but so we figured it out, and he was very, you know, cool about it, and made it work.
Yeah.
Like, okay, what will work for you? Or so we kind of did it. Like, there's a long break before one song with kind of an instrumental intro. He trades there, and then he just plays till the end of the set with it.
Yeah.
But the thing is, and probably why I complain about switching instruments, is two things. One, it can
Tone.
be visually distracting. And two, one or two are interchangeable. But two, the tone was really different. Even the volume of it. And so it messes with the mix, everyone's in-ears, and just the color of the whole thing that Mark has going, or whoever's front of house.
Yeah.
So, you know, I get it. It's kind of doable, but it just felt like you should bring that up beforehand. Plus, sorry to throw you under the bus, but you were late to sound check, and you have all this different shit. Yeah. So
maybe next time just wear a
acknowledge that.
Wear a Zon t-shirt.
I always think of Superman 3 or whatever it was when they're like running out of bad guys and they have like those three people. There's like a dumbass guy and there's a lady and this they take over the White House, Oval Office, and then they get the president there. The president's on his knees like scared. He goes, "Oh God." And the guy goes, "Zod." Do you remember that?
I never saw it.
His name is Zod.
Zod.
He's correcting him. It's not God, it's Zod.
It's Zod.
Yeah, Zod.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
Now, to close out, just to say, like, those are just parts of what happens. And Ben is like an extremely versatile, valuable person to have in the band, no matter what he's doing. But he's always positive.
Yep.
And his playing is killer. He knows music really well, so he can fall into whatever's going on, even if it's unplanned. And he sings great backs. He's just got a lot for him. He's a good performer. So, yeah, I wanted to just say all that, too.
Yep. Miss you, Ben. If you're listening, we miss you. But you're out doing your thing, bro. So good for you.
We have one thing. Maybe you want to do it, but we have a fan mail to read.
Oh, yeah. Right? What do we got?
I have it here.
Okay, go.
It here. So we like to acknowledge, we got notes, baby. That's our song. So it says,
good.
I've never sent a text before, so this makes me nervous, but I've listened to a lot of episodes.
That was my mom.
Oh, you gave it away. Okay.
Oh, sorry. Shoot.
No, it's fine.
Yeah, go.
Because I didn't know whose mom it was.
Yeah.
So without a doubt, I laugh along with you or sometimes at you. But this was a special one with Eddie Kaipo. It was so interesting to hear how he started back in his early days and how he has accomplished so much and influenced so many musicians. I love to hear about your experiences, both of you, Jeff and Bray, good and bad experiences that you have learned from or have a super great memory from. I always have to cringe because old mom here sometimes doesn't get or gets quoted on crazy things I do or say. I always enjoy your episodes and it always keeps me laughing. Great job to you both. Keep on doing what you're doing. So that was awesome. I didn't know whose mom. I thought it might have been Muscat's mom, but that's cool.
Oh,
man.
yeah.
Jeff's mom.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure.
That's great. You don't know. No, it says Bakersfield, so yeah,
that's it.
Make sense.
100%. Yep, she's a big listener. So, thank you, Mom.
We
Thanks,
love you, Mom.
Mom.
No, that's impressive. My mom and dad probably don't know how to listen to a podcast. So there's that. I could show them.
Your dad would be like, "What the hell?"
He's like, "I want to get some residuals." Mention my name 107 times. I counted.
He's like, "You better add my name to that shit."
Yeah. And don't call it Green Room with Hub. Call it Hub's Green Room. I want it first. Yeah. Start it. Yeah.
Totally, dude. I was joking with Muscat actually this week because one quick story and then we'll get into it. Because talking about you asking for Josh's number, just up, right?
Yeah.
And so I was like, dude, Josh is getting out there, man. He's like, he said the secret's he's getting out. I was like, shit. And I was like, oh man, Bray's got him doing a gig. And then I was like, well, at least Nervo doesn't sub that much. And you're like, you'd be surprised. And I was like, oh no. Yeah. And I was like, what am I going to do? And I was like, here's what I got to do. I need to get another cell phone. And when people ask for Josh's number, I give them the number of my other cell phone. Yeah. And when they call it, what's up? This is Josh.
Yeah.
And, hey, can you do a gig?
Available.
Yeah. Oh, crap, man. Sorry.
But
not
you know
open,
who's the best guy ever? Jeff Sabru.
Yeah. I'm not open, man. But keep calling, man. Sorry.
Yeah. You should probably just cancel that gig. Oh, well.
Yeah, no big deal. And then my wife will be like, why do you have two cell phones? No, it's nothing bad. It's just I'm actually just being my guitar sub so that I can.
You give him Noah's number and everyone's just confused. He's like, hello? Is this Josh? He's like, who?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's like, he's like all going down this rabbit hole. Josh. Who's Josh? Am I Josh? Josh.
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't seen Noah in a long time, dude.
I would. I mean, there's a few players, so we have a little extended family, just like a lot of our bands. We could call any of them, and generally 10 people aren't busy, but it does happen. And he's busy
happens,
too, because
man.
I offered him a second date and he was busy. So
Really?
maybe you're not, and I'll call you. But
Yeah.
it's like way deep in August, so it's also hard for people to commit. Yeah, way out in advance to stuff, because you might get a tour, or who knows. So we all go through that.
Well, Joshy, I don't know if you listen, but that's going to be one of my requirements to sub, is you have to listen to the Green Room.
Yeah, right. Oh God, now we're like doing the Ben Levine school. I love it. Right? Yeah.
Here's the deal: you get the gig, but if we can make like a pyramid scheme kind of a situation where
you have to
you
share
tell
with
a
5
friend,
people. Yeah.
share with 5 people. I have been getting there's some. I can't remember her name. She was sending some messages on Instagram. We should give a shout out to her too. It might be a friend of yours that but let's see real quick. Sorry, I got to open this up. It is Court Camaro. I don't know who this actually.
Yes,
do you know who that?
I'll tell you who it is after we hear this. What does it say?
Okay. No, she just sent some nice messages on our stories when I'm like, "Are you all cut up?" And she commented, "Always." And then she's like, "Vegas, Kirby vacuums, Ozempic, T-Train, Stank Scalp, just some of my faves." But they are always fun to listen to.
Yeah.
So,
actually, I did see some of those comments. Yeah, Courtney Camaro is my cousin.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So if she's listening, hey, basketball court. That's what I call her. That's my nickname for her. But she's a total joy, and we owe each other a breakfast date. So we'll have to make good on that. But
and even if it is just our relatives and family,
my cousin, your mom, that's our listeners.
Tell some friends, and handling a little business. Find us on Instagram, the Green Room Music Podcast, on Instagram. Also, we do have a hub, no pun intended. It's the Green Room Music Podcast .buzzsprout.com is another one. And we're going to get a real website, because we're getting professional here.
Yeah.
Also, find us on YouTube with the same name. Send us a text through whatever you're listening on. Spotify, anything that's streaming, we are on there. And tell a friend, because our listeners are loyal, and I hear about it from a lot of people. We just want to, be able to keep doing this thing. So
I think the best thing is to just really share it starting with one person who you think would dig being a part of this little community we have going. And that's kind of the feeling of it. It's not
that's
like,
what it is, right?
Go tell 1 million people. It's like a cute, it's like a special little, it's like join us backstage, really. We're all hanging.
Exactly.
Bring the cool people who can hang.
Exactly. And we want the real listeners too. We don't want bots. And so far, that's pretty much what we have. Okay, so moving on out of the business side, Yarnar, I'm going to steal one. There's a fantastic podcast that I have to shout out that they don't listen, but it's called Time Crisis with Ezra Koenig from Vampire Weekend. Has a really funny podcast.
Oh, wow.
And I'm going to steal this concept from them, because they were talking about this, and I'm going to use it as a Yarnar.
Yeah.
So they get credit, but it is a really good one. Yarnar protein bars.
Ah, nice. That's it. I think you could go deep on this. I think if they're a racket, okay, if you know what I mean, they're kind of BS, but
that's kind of the point.
I'll yar them, because I do use them. I eat them.
Me too.
Road gigs, right? So the thing is, like, let's say you have a gig with Wine Country Entertainment or something. You're gonna have to show up at 5 maybe, and it takes an hour and a half, 2 hours to get there. And maybe this one you got to start playing right away, and there's no meal. Right?
Yeah.
So you got to do something. And sometimes I'll bring like a Tupperware of, healthy stuff, carrots and a bunch of stuff, but it may not get you there. And you do kind of need something.
Some kind of sustenance,
I do
right?
it. I do it. They're always like chocolate chip,
Yeah, it's really very close to a Snickers usually. And so I have to yar it too because I do subscribe to the protein bar world
Yeah.
because it's quick. Boom, boom, boom. You grab it. The TC Time Crisis, their argument, or Ezra's was, he was saying, what about just an apple? He's like, nothing's better than just eating an apple.
Right.
He's like, all these like over processed, even the healthy ones.
Yeah.
He's like, man, he's like, you think of your dad when you were a kid and he's, he would lift weights and he's making a tuna sandwich.
Yeah.
He's like, when do we get back to just making a tuna sandwich? Like all these bars. He's like, dad wasn't eating bars.
No, I mean, travel, they don't, sometimes the things you're talking about don't travel
Tuna sandwich
as well.
ain't gonna travel.
No,
Yes,
and
right.
even an apple might be banged up pretty hard.
I know. It's true.
So, and the thing is, you might want to eat it before you leave, but again, you end up not going like 3-4 hours with nothing. So,
Yeah.
But so if you do go for it, what kind are you getting?
Okay, so if I could choose the one that I would think is the healthiest, it would be those RX ones that's like, it just says like
There's
date,
3 things in it.
egg. I have a huge problem with those though, because they stick in your teeth so bad that it is a massive chore. So I don't like those ones.
Yeah.
I mean the Kind bar, then you get into the Kind bar. And then you're kind of like, well, this is good, but what's the difference between this and a Snickers, honestly, besides the nougat? But I do like those. Those are enjoyable. I think
one thing is they're like tiny.
They're tiny. You get a little one.
And I think
you get the baby one.
Yeah.
Yep. You get the baby one. I think
or you
the
can
rule
get like
of
the muscle builder ones that are like the size of your thigh. Yeah.
Exactly. So I think the rule of thumb with protein bars is it's got to be a supplement. Like it's just like kind of this has got to push me through.
Yeah.
You're not gonna get one of those Big Daddy MX 3000s, whatever those are called, and eat one of those
Work
whole
out
things
your
as
arms lifting the bar, then eat the bar.
Yeah, like you drink a muscle milk and then eat one of those. Like that's a lot. But yeah, so I mean I have to yar it though. I wish I couldn't. I wish I could be like, no, I'm just Whole Foods, but I'm not, I mean,
so. I'll go half the time. I probably even eat them a quarter of the time, and I do do like almonds or something else a lot of the time. But sometimes they're just quick and you can drive and eat it.
Yep, for sure.
Well, cool. So we solved that.
Solved that one. I have another one too.
Oh, go ahead, bud. Go ahead.
Okay, this one, it just came up in conversation.
Yeah.
Giving someone photo credit on a picture that you use. Yar or nar. Photo cred. Someone takes a pic. Photo cred.
Well,
this comes up.
It's the right thing to do. So yar. But when someone, okay, but let's take this a step further. It's kind of like giving yourself a nickname. Someone else needs to do it. So like if someone took a photo of you and you give them credit, that's cool. No one is going to look at it except that person. So it doesn't hurt anything really. But if someone's like, I took that photo, that's whack. And also, so this leads me to what is the real Yarnar, if I may say, which is watermark.
This is part of it.
So
dude,
if it says like, Tana Aubert photography.
This is where this came from. Because I don't know if everybody knows. I don't know if Tana, I don't know if you listen. But ladies and gentlemen, Tana is back. She is back.
Oh, that's good to know.
She's back in the shows. She's bringing the pastries. I got a calendar.
Oh, fantastic.
It was wrapped. There's beautiful watermarks everywhere.
So did you buy the
pictures?
calendar?
Well, it was like propositioned, and Tana gave me the calendar, and she said, "Look at this calendar." And it was wrapped very nicely.
She makes a nice calendar.
And I told her, I said, Tana, listen, I'm just gonna be very upfront. I can't buy this calendar. I'm not gonna buy the calendar. I don't use these calendars. And so I don't want to open this up because I don't want to mess it up. She goes, open it up. Okay. So I opened it up, browsed through beautiful pictures, and I said, Trey, come here. Check out this calendar. And I gave him the calendar with the wrapping. and I did a spin move, and I got out very fast,
Dirty
like a little baby, and so I got out of there from that. But the reason this came up,
them even whether I use it or not. It's fine. So hey, give me that and show me your tits.
hey, and
All
so
I gotta get something out of it.
give me some vegan cookies. And so the reason it came up is because our good buddy, well, I'll just say his name. Who cares? Daniel Swan. I believe the reason I heard about this is he grabbed one of Tana's pictures and reposted it with no photo cred. And so then that
must have cropped out the name or something because usually it's got a watermark.
It's watermarked.
Did he complain about that or?
No, but I think it got mentioned. Like, oh, he took that picture. And so he took someone else's picture. Yeah, which is fine. But at least Tana, she's like, I got that watermark, bitch. You ain't stealing my shit.
Unless you crop it out.
Yeah, unless you, he's got like a little swan
it's just
right over it.
Chin. I see the swan. Yeah. But she's been such a part of really all of our family of bands shows for decades.
She
lives
dude.
in the Sacramento area, and she's been really a part of the extended family. Really.
Yeah, and she's seen it all.
She's seen it all, and I give her a hard time because that's what you do to buddies, and so and Swan, right? You just like tease and that, and you don't do that if you don't care for somebody. So exactly. I mess with her all the time, like show me your boobs, and stuff. It's just to get, just so she feels seen
get a reaction.
You're not just like a robot walking around with, gelato.
Absolutely.
So
I mean, still a little sore about the gelato, but Well, all right. Thank you, Tana, and I hope you get all the photo cred you deserve. So
this show brought to you by Tana O'Bear.
Yes.
Green room.
She's back.
It's probably not clean. The green room. It's definitely not green.
All right. Can you hear the music? Yeah, okay. I don't know if anybody noticed. I cut the music on Eddie's podcast at the end. I was like, all right. And we were like singing, and I like hit a button, and it stopped. And we're all professionals, people.
Yeah, baby.
All right, later.
See you soon.